eat.
Let's eat Chap Chai Pong.
Can we eat here?
No, I don't want. The table's disgusting. I'm Kiri, I'm 16 years old. I suffer from pithecionophobia, fear of stickers, 3 years. And trypophobia, fear of holes, 5 years.
一包饭.
For most people, coming to the market is normal. But for me, I can't sit here because of the stickers on the table. The stickers make me feel disgusted. I only take away the food from here. I haven't been able to sit here for like 2 to 3 years.
I can't remember the last time we sat down at a coffee shop or restaurant together without her walking away or avoiding the tables. Kiri has had phobias. Triggers will be everywhere for her.
The first sticker that I was triggered by was on a pen. The stickers made me feel like get out of the place. Fruit stores are usually the places that I avoid the most. Mostly apples. Whenever there's a sticker on an apple and if I touch it, I want to sanitize my hand or like scrub it off. Whenever I want to eat fruits, I usually ask my mom to peel it for me. When I'm washing my hands, my eyes look straight or look up to avoid seeing the drainage holes. I don't even know how long it's been since I could look at my hand while washing them. When I'm in the bathroom, I always turn off the lights to avoid seeing anything that can be triggering. I haven't seen the drainage holes at my house for years. I can't face it. Having my phobias, it came to a point where I was so tired of living, of waking up every day, having to face it. For a long time, I kept it a secret from my family because I was also afraid of what they'll think, like I'm a failure or a mistake. Because of my phobias, I left a mess at the toilet. My sister got really angry at me. I decided to tell her.
What may have started Kiri's phobias? I am not entirely sure, but when it first started out, she was consuming a lot of internet content from PewDiePie about trypophobias. After she watched these videos, she brought it up to my mom. She thinks that she has this particular phobia, which was something like a self-diagnosis kind of thing at that point of time. I think my mom and I were quite convinced that these videos were probably the reason why she was telling us that she struggles with trypophobia. I think my parents were just thinking that, it was something that she'll outgrow. Kiri's phobias have definitely put a strain on the relationships in the family. So we got into a lot of arguments. There was this particular incident I recall where I brought back food for her and she was not able to throw that pack of food away properly because there was probably a sticker on the dustbin, and so much so that we're just like why? A 5-year-old is capable of doing this. When Kiri was younger, she was pretty goal-driven. She's very outgoing, bubbly. And after her phobia set in, she became a bit more withdrawn. She struggles with fear of stickers, and fear of drainage holes. When she first brought it up to us, it was difficult for us to understand what was actually transpiring. We tried bring her to the National University Hospital. I think she saw a psychologist there, but I think after the first visit with the psychologist, she gave up.
I was only 13 or 14. I have troubles opening up to anybody, friends, let alone a therapist, and it wasn't working for me.
So Dr. Matthew is a pastor in my church. I met him and he was sharing about how EMDR was really helpful for a variety of different psychological conditions. After hearing about Dr. Matthew's EMDR therapy, I brought it up to her. I'm going to pay for this therapy for one session. You go and give it a try and we'll see how things work out.
Today is my third session. I'm more open to EMDR therapy because Dr. Matt doesn't really ask too much questions. He just asks, what's been triggering me lately?
Cannot eat a fruit because of sticker on it. Bring up a picture of that. Those negative words, I'm not in control. On a scale of 0 to 10, how disturbing does it feel to you now?
4. He doesn't dig that deep into things I feel like I don't want to share. He just asks me things that I'm comfortable with.
You are still avoiding seeing the stickers and the holes. Is that correct? Okay, you cannot eat a fruit because of sticker on it. It happened yesterday. What is your fear and disgust level like right now?
4.
4. Okay. These phobias can be very, very intense. And for her, when she first started EMDR, it was 10 out of 10. And it obviously has a very big impact on her. Her agony and her anguish and all the negative emotions of shame that was coming up. So she was obviously very shameful about her fears. We'll continue the desensitizing. You just continue to hold this. I'm treating Kiri with EMDR, eye movement desensitizing reprocessing. So the right brain contains memories of emotions. The left brain contains memories that are factual. So I'm basically transferring the memories from the emotional part of the brain to the factual part of the brain. It reduces the intensity of the negative emotions. Okay, bring up the fear of sticker. When you go to the kitchen, when watching TV, the skin tearing. Yeah, bring up the picture. I answer these questions to build up a memory of an emotional trigger that brings on all these feelings of fear and all these feelings of disgust. I use the tarot tapper where there's a buzz on each of the hands. So under conditions of memory being developed, I'm facilitating the transfer of memory from the right to the left. Bring up the picture again. Let your fear come up. Let your disgust feelings, let your negative emotions, let it come up.
I don't feel it.
You don't feel it.
Today is my third session and I feel skeptical about it because I don't think it's that simple. Like just hold things and buzzes left and right and just imagining my phobias that it'll be gone. So I'm really skeptical. I'm very tired, man.
Okay, you're very tired, huh? You want to read the picture again?
I don't know, I can't imagine it.
You can't imagine.
I wonder whether it'll ever work. So like, why waste my time?
Well, I noticed that she is getting a little bit more agitated. She is feeling a little bit discouraged. Do you have any comments you want to make? Any questions you want to ask? EMDR will still work whether or not you are skeptical. You just have to be open enough to try it. I hope that she really doesn't give up.
I'm cancelling my appointment with Dr. Matt. And I just don't believe in it anymore. I think my sister only sends me to therapy because it inconveniences her. Like, not because she cares about me. I only share my phobias with my sister. I think she uses the therapy to make up for her not being around. Rather than therapy, sometimes I just need to talk to her. I really miss that with her. Dr. Matthew replied, this is what he said. You might not think it's working, but you have to keep up with therapy in order for this to work. I hope you'll show up this week. I don't feel like going. I don't have the motivation to go.
Kiri doesn't feel that EMDR therapy is working for her. So I'm going to meet Dr. Matthew to get a better understanding about how these treatments will really help her. Hi, Dr.
Hi,
Matt.
Yuki. Yes. When I was going through her case, I felt quite sorry for her, because I can imagine that this is a rare condition.
Right.
And there are not many mental health professionals who will understand specific phobias like the way EMDR professionals would,
Right.
Because EMDR is a processing-based therapy. You don't have to understand the specifics. You just have to go for the triggers.
Understand. She told me that she don't want to continue anymore because, in her words, she tells me she doesn't feel it. But at the same time, of course, I'm sure she doesn't know what is happening to her.
Initially, when I started with her, the memory of the negative emotions, it was like 8 or 9 out of 10.
Yes.
So she feels the fear in the beginning.
Right.
But through the process of bilateral stimulation, her fear has been decreased. I think it's important to allow her to talk about the situation with you to help her get her perspective correct and help her to see the improvements that she has been making.
It's true, it's true.
Yeah?
She did make improvements. She did make progress.
So you did notice the progress, huh?
From what she said, yes.
Okay, so I think that will be it. And I'm going to continue to see her.
That's good.
Yeah.
Right. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you,
Yes.
doctor. So I decided to have a heart-to-heart talk with Kiri to understand what's happening. So I heard you want to continue therapy, and you want to tell me why?
It's just very repetitive. It's always the same thing, just holding the device and buzzing here and there. And are you doing this out of concern or convenience?
You think I'm doing this out of convenience? You think that
Like, you think I make a mess everywhere I go, right? And you wanna solve the issue, right?
it's actually quite true. It is inconvenience. A year ago, she moved out of our room because I have had stickers pasted on parts of our room, and it has never affected her growing up. But because of her condition, suddenly these things made her feel unsafe in her own room. She prefers to sleep in the living room, which is a shared space. Yeah, and I cannot access that. Yeah, it made me feel annoyed. I thought, this can't go on. Yeah, it's not a sustainable way for her to live. She can have a much better quality of life. Okay, the mess is one thing lah. But then, really, like if you think about it, 5-10 years down the road, you want to continue living like this?
Well, you'd be surprised how well people can adapt.
No, it's not about adapting. It's about you getting better, because I don't just want you to adapt and live a life that is like semi-compromised. There's so much more for you to like experience. Okay, yeah, I get it that you think that you don't need a therapist, but it's been so many years.
Maybe I don't need a therapist. I just need to have a talk with you like every night, like we used to.
Okay, look, you know that I started a new job. I'm not as free as I was before.
And you work at 6, then you can just come home.
Yeah,
you
but
go out with your friends every day.
But I'm tired. Look,
I work too.
Okay, yeah, but this is a season in my life where like I'm a bit more occupied and I'm trying my best already.
How are you trying your best?
Sometimes I feel that she doesn't appreciate what I do for her, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I always know that when I was a kid, I also don't appreciate all that my parents have done for me either.
Okay, I mean, I try and spend time with you as much as I can, right? Do you?
And look, I'm not perfect, nobody is. But at the end of the day, I'm not a professional. I can hear you out as much as you want, but you need somebody who's a professional to be able to journey with you and address the root issues that cause all the phobias that you are struggling with right now. Yeah. Seeing a therapist, as in like, I hope that these things will be resolved because, you know, one day I really hope that you'll be able to take a shower with the lights on and not be afraid of like these things that disgust you. Is that okay for you?
Okay.
I think you just need to be a little bit more patient with yourself. And people go through years of therapy. There's no quick fix to, you know, what you are going through right now that has been going on for like 4 years. What do you have to lose right now by continuing with the treatment? I mean, you remember you told me after the first session you felt like, well, you can sleep and all that. So will you continue?
Yes, I will. Being able to talk to my sister today, I just feel this release, this weight off my chest. I feel like I can continue therapy without feeling too skeptical about it.
And I mean, last but not least, I want you to know that I really, really care a lot for you. It's not that I am putting you on the program just because I am very inconvenienced by what you're going through. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Today is my last session with Dr. Matt.
Hello, Kiri.
Hello, Dr.
How are
Matt.
you?
I'm good.
Okay. This will be our final session, our 8th session. I think you've made lots and lots of progress. You notice the stickers on the floor on the way here?
Yeah.
Okay. How is your level of disgust?
Like, maybe 1.
Oh, 1.
0.5.
That's very, very good. Reduction in the level of disgust. Last week was 2 out of 10. This week is 0.5.
It has improved for me in ways that, like, I face a lot of my phobias at work. Like, we have to put due dates. And recently, I had to cut some fruits and they had some sticker on it. But I didn't feel as disgusted as I thought I would, like seeing the stickers on the fruits.
I think you have made a lot of progress. Okay. The fear of holes and the fear of stickers, especially the fear of stickers, have gone down substantially, and you notice it behaviorally as well.
Yeah.
You're able to eat the fruit with the sticker on it. I think that has never happened to you before, right?
Yeah.
That was amazing. So behaviorally, you have shown progress that is consistent with the progress in the clinic session. Even though she has not entirely gotten rid of that fear of holes, but the sense of overwhelming, she's able to overcome it.
Thank you for helping me throughout
Sure.
the sessions. I've been feeling very hopeful and better. No, I used to be very clouded because of my phobias.
Oh, because everywhere you see stickers and everywhere you see holes, right?
Yeah, and that makes me very like depressed and angry. All the negative feelings are.
I would say for her, for Kiri, that she can fully recover because she's close to the end of the channel and the progress is sustainable. So it has been like a few weeks since we last monitored her progress, and then I find that her fears and anxieties have gone down considerably and has stayed down. So congratulations, you've done very well.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Chocolate protein shake with banana.
Okay, anything else?
No. Thank you.
Thank you.
Does it feel different being back here?
Last time these QR codes used to overwhelm me. Now I'm fine already. I don't feel so affected by it anymore. And I feel glad that I can be here.
Every time you wanted this, I have to tapao for you. Remember or not? And now you can come here and drink it yourself. Isn't that great?
That is great.
What makes it different about this time round where you can enjoy this fresh?
I get to savor the moment.
Actually, I'm quite proud of her progress because finally there's a very tangible change and there's a tangible improvement from what was before. Over the years, there has been many misunderstandings and we were always at a loss as to how to help her. But I feel that finally there was concrete steps that she now can take towards recovery. However long her journey will take, I'm very sure that that she will be able to continue on this journey.
I never thought it would be possible to dine in anywhere again.
What do you hope to work on next?
My mental health. It's not funny. It is serious business. Mental health.
Hey, I know.
I'm very happy and satisfied with my progress because I can finally sit down somewhere without being overwhelmed by something as small as a sticker. Having my sister be there for me really gave me the willpower to keep going to therapy. I hope that one day I can fully recover from my phobias.